Welcome back everyone to another Procreate tutorial. Today we'll be looking at how to create a new project or canvas in Procreate. We'll also be taking a look at dimensions such as the DPI and the layer limit to help you guys get the most out of creating your new canvases. And we'll also be looking at color profiles and the time-lapse settings. Now these are the basic things that you'll need to create good quality projects and artwork. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Mad Chen and I'm a digital illustrator. I create Procreate tutorials for beginners. So stick around guys, because in a few moments we're going to be taking a look at Procreate canvas size and Procreate layer limits. Welcome back guys, so let's get straight into the Procreate tutorial. So right now we're in my projects gallery. If you're not sure how to work with the projects gallery, you might want to check out my previous video titled Managing Procreate Projects, which I will leave a link up above, which will help you understand the basic requirements of using Procreate. If you've already seen that tutorial, let's continue on with creating a canvas. If you look up here on the top right, you'll see a plus icon, which we need to click on to create a new canvas. Then just under the plus icon, you'll need to click on the tiny black rectangle, which will take us to the dimensions page. This section here will allow us to create a custom canvas. Up here on the top right, we have width, height, DPI, and maximum layers. These are the dimensions we're going to work with to create our new canvas. And down here on the bottom left, we have some measurements. Choose from millimeters, centimeters, inches, and pixels. The top two I use are usually inches and pixels. I'm going to show you the canvas size that I personally use for my projects. I'm gonna go down here and choose inches. So if you look on the top of the screen, you'll see a flashing cursor on width. We're gonna type 17 inches for the width. Next, I'm gonna click on height. We're going to type in 11 inches for the height. Just under height is DPI. Now DPI stands for dots per inch. DPI means how many dots you can fit in 1 inch and also determines the amount of pixels for the final output. Now choosing your DPI will depend on how many layers that you'll need or want. I usually keep it at 300, and the reason for that is because 300 DPI is good for when you want to print out your projects. However, if you're not looking to print out your projects, you can go for a minimum of 150 DPI, which is good enough to keep for web-based work. I want to mention that DPI and the maximum layers are connected, so the higher the DPI that you choose, the less layers Procreate will give you. If you want or need a lot of layers, you're going to have to decrease your DPI. So I'm going to show you an example of what happens when I change my DPI from 300 to 150. As you can see, my layers have increased to a maximum of 123. So I'm going to change the DPI back to 300, which will lower my layer number back to 27. I'll be covering how to increase the number of your layers in future Procreate tutorials. But for now, we'll just focus on this canvas here, just to give you guys an idea on how to successfully create your own canvases. So because I have 300 DPI, Procreate is currently giving me a maximum of 27 layers. I usually find that 27 layers is enough for my projects. Let's click on the Create button here on the top right corner of the screen. Now this is going to open up the new canvas that we've just created. Now we can double check the dimensions of our new canvas by clicking on the Actions button up here on the top left corner, then click on Canvas, then go all the way down here to Canvas Information and click on it. And in this Canvas Info page, you can see the pixel width, pixel height, physical width, and the physical height, as well as the DPI. You'll see all the dimensions that we put in earlier, which also includes the pixel width and the pixel height, in case you wanted to check what those were in relation to the 17 by 11 inches that we chose for our canvas. I could have also typed in the pixel width and the pixel height when we first created the canvas. I'm going to click down here on pixels, and for the width I'm going to type 5100, and for height I'll put 3300 pixels, which are the same measurements as 17 inches by 11 inches. Now going back to Canvas Info, maximum layers is actually displayed on a different tab on this page, in the Layers tab on the top left here, and up here you can see that we have 27 maximum layers. Now let's talk about a different topic for a bit. Your canvas resolution will depend on the device that you use, so you'll need to choose the correct resolution for your device to create a good canvas. I've prepared a canvas size guide for you guys resize to show you the pixel width and the pixel height that works best for the device that you have. You can just input these numbers under pixels when you create your new canvas. These pixel measurements will generate good resolution for your projects. I also want to mention that Procreate currently isn't available for Android devices. However, if you own an Apple device, you can keep coming back to refer to this canvas size guide. Let's go back to custom canvas. Up here on the top left, we have the color profile. So if we click on that, you'll see that we have two tabs. The first one highlighted in blue is RGB, and the second tab over here on the right is CMYK. The RGB color profile is useful for anything that you use for screen or digital projects, and the CMYK is useful for anything that you want to physically print. Now you'll see under the CMYK tab that you have a couple of options available to you. Whatever you choose down here depends on the printer that you have, so please check the details of your printer so that you're able to choose the correct color settings. Next, we're going to click on the time-lapse setting tab. The default setting for time-lapse is 1080p, and down here we have good quality selected. Now if you change these settings, there's a chance that your file will be too large. Now if you don't want your projects to take up your storage space, I recommend that you leave it on the default settings. A good Procreate tip that I can give you is to turn on HEVC down here. Now this will help compress your video and make it a little bit smaller. Now there's a section down here called lossless. Now if you choose lossless for the quality of your file, your projects will be really huge. So unless you have an unlimited amount of storage space, please don't choose this option. Now let's look at the last tab, which is canvas properties. And up here you can see background color is turned on. So basically what this means is that you have some kind of background for your image or your project, so your project won't have a transparent background. Now if you're looking for a transparent background, you need to turn on background hidden. So I'm going to show you what background color and background hidden does when we open up a canvas. So as you can see, the canvas is not visible. It's there, but it's transparent because we chose the background hidden option in the settings just before. Now you can also turn the transparency of your canvas on and off in the layers section up here. Just check the box for background color to turn your canvas back on and uncheck it to make it transparent again. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope this tutorial was able to help you understand the basics of Procreate canvas size and the Procreate layer limits. If you start off by knowing the basics of Procreate, you'll soon be able to use Procreate to your advantage. Please support this channel by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to Mad Chen. If you have any questions, comments, or problems with Procreate, please leave comments down below because I want to be supportive and help you guys get better at using Procreate and also get better at your artwork. You can also check out my other Procreate tutorials, which I will leave links up above and also in the description below. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next Procreate tutorial.